Because chinuch needs to be a partnership between parents and the yeshiva, I'd like to bring to the attention of the parents an incident that occurred in yeshiva this week so that we can work on it together. There was a meeting of Hanhala that took place behind closed doors. Evidently, the Bachrim recorded the meeting secretly. And the question was how to deal with it. Because it's an invasion of privacy. But that's actually pretty ingenious of the Bachrim. A lot of ingenuity to do that. And it's actually an entrepreneurial spirit that does it. And we don't want to squash the entrepreneurial spirit of the Bachrim. We want to actually encourage them to be fun and daring. But at the same time, we want them to understand the repercussions. Imagine at that meeting we would have been discussing names of Bachrim. It could have had a devastating effect. Hanhala discusses Bachrim. And the Bachrim need to understand that it's just unacceptable to invade the privacy of anyone, let alone of Hanhala. But here's the main point, that I think it leads us to a broader conversation about respect for Hanhala. We in Lubavitch have a big issue. We only respect the Rebbe. We don't really respect anybody else. And I think that if we train ourselves a little bit more in areas of respect, we'll find tremendous bracha and results. Because if you respect your Rebbe, if your child has respect for the person who's teaching him, it can lead to amazing results. It's something he can learn from his Rebbe, and then later on in years as they go by, he'll have respect for that person and hopefully have a relationship with him 10 years down the road. So I want to suggest a few things. Number one, be careful. When you name the Hanhala, don't call him by his first name or by his last name. Use the name Rabbi Lapkovsky, Rabbi Feldman. Yes, he's a flawed human being, just like everybody else, but he's teaching your child. At least when you're talking about the teachers of your child, use a respectful term so that your child hears that, oh, my parent respects them, I'll respect them too. And point two is, I think we should institute that Bachrim should stand up for the Rebbe when he walks in. Once, first time. When he walks into the room, to stand up. It's uncomfortable for the Rebbe actually. It's like, what, my covet, my honor? But it'll help the child so much. And third point is that at least have a chair, a seat where the Rebbe sits. This is, I'd like to institute. I saw Bachrim sitting in the place where the Manal sits. He wasn't there. But if Bachrim would respect that that's my Rebbe's seat, I don't sit there, it would change the whole approach to chinuch. You know, Mrs. Steinmetz is the dorm mother. She walks in, and I see a Bacher calling her by first name. Now the Bacher is 14 years old. The Bacher doesn't know what he's doing. In general, the Bacher, we're not here to judge them. We're here to work with them, to be mechanech them. What's wrong with calling an adult and a dorm mother noch by her first name? Understand that you call her by a respectful name. And that's the idea, to work together on respect. I'd like to open this as a conversation. Feel free to chime in and let me know your opinions, and let's work on this together for the good of the chinuch of our children.